Hi everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie and this is the Tier 9 Heavy Russian tank, the STI. This is probably my next big grind. I'm nowhere near getting the IS-4, which is a Tier 10 tank, but this is probably the next grind I'll be doing. I'm platooning with one of the old members of Balls Clan, Andrew 1996, who in this game we have a good game at Tier 9, being top tier, and get a Brothers in Arms medal, which I don't have too many of those. That's probably because I haven't platooned much in the past, but I'm doing a lot of platooning lately and getting some really good results from it, and this game is one of those games. Before we get into the battle, I'd like to say a big thanks to everyone who's subscribed and watched my channel over the last month or so. Over the last month the channel has grown significantly in my opinion. It's still not enormous, but it's good that people are taking an interest in my videos. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching. Playing Ruinberg, being a top tier heavy tank, you can afford to flex your muscles a bit and use your armour, and I'm going down to Heavy Tank Alley, even though they do have two artillery on the enemy side, and the artillery often look down this road. No one else is going there, but if I keep hugging these buildings, hopefully I'll be safe from artillery. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Andrew's not in a pretty good spot for both spotting and doing a bit of damage in his T-54. A lot of my videos lately have involved the T-54. The T-54 was a tank that I really enjoyed and had some really good results in, and my clan mates and people I platoon with are really enjoying as well, and it leads to two really good Tier 10 tanks. But I'm in the STI, I'm copping a pounding and I haven't done an ounce of damage yet. My driver's already dead, which I've just fixed, and I'm down to not much more than half health. That sounded like an artillery splash which went behind me and I think took out a decent chunk of the E75. We've both copped a pounding. He's been hit by artillery, I've been hit by the tanks in front of me. So I really have to be careful how I side scrape and how I do these. Take these shots. I don't really want to be poking out too far too early and dying. But with the mod pack I'm using, it shows me the reload times of the enemy tanks, and I knew I could take a punt with that T-34, who I've put 1200 damage into him, so nearly 1300 damage into him, so I'm pretty happy with that. Andrew's looking like he might be in a spot of bother there with all those big heavy tanks in the centre. This Black Prince really gives me the shits at the moment. I can't hit him, and in a minute I'm going to hit him, but I'm going to bounce him at Tier 7 when I'm in the big Tier 9. But at this stage of the game, I just want to stay safe, especially from artillery. We're comfortably winning 3-1. And finally get a shot into that Black Prince. But from behind me, the M103. Luckily, I bounced the shot from the M103. Would have been a different result if I didn't. He's fired and missed again, so I know I can go after him. I'd rather have the Black Prince shooting at me from behind than the M103. But Andy's talking to me in TeamSpeak, and he's got the Black Prince pretty much covered. Bounce another shot on the M103. I bounced quite a few shots from this M103. It's a bit of a miracle that I bounced him when he was behind me, but I know he might get a shot off there, which he does, but luckily my tracks take it, but he will reload before me, as you can see on the timer. I know I can take another shot for him, I just want to make sure he's gone. He does put a shot in. It takes me down to 15%, but I take out their top tier heavy tank, as well as bring my damage up to close to 3,000. Now I'm worried about the RHM, the Tier 8 tank destroyer. I'd rather take a shot from that Panther, which is now dead, but I'd rather the Panther shoot me in the front than the RHM, because the RHM can comfortably kill me. At this stage we've got 2 kills apiece. There's only 3 tanks left on the enemy team, and I've done 3,000 damage. And as you'll see on the results, Andrew does a fair amount of damage as well. Andrew's just got his 3rd kill, killing the little J Panther. And I must say, this is a risky shot that I take here. but it pays off. I get that it's 3 kills each. Andy says to me, "That's brothers in arms." I say, "What's brothers in arms?" He has 3 kills each. But anyway, pretty successful game. Looking at the post-game battle results, 4,170 experience for myself, which is for a triple. It was a triple, must have been a triple weekend. The brothers in arms medal as well as a mastery second class. So 3,000 damage. It's a decent amount of damage at top tier. Not enough for a first class or an ace tanker, but still a handy game. And on the next screen, you'll see our contribution to the battle. I think we had a really good game, and we had a few games that day, and quite a few laughs. And there's an old photo on the bottom right hand side of the screen of me and Andy when it looks like he's telling me a really boring story, and I'm trying to look interested. Looking at the next page, anyway, Andrew nearly 3,000 damage, me just over 3,000 damage, top 2 in damage, top 2 in experience. Of course, the brothers in arms medal, which Andy reminded me that we'd won, and in the end a pretty convincing win, losing only 2 tanks. Funny enough, they were both top tier tanks. All the lower tier tanks stayed alive, which is good. And on the final screen, you can see I made a healthy profit of 20,000. Bottom line, if I didn't have a premium account, it would have only have been 4,000. But I fired 13 shots, 11 hit, 9 penetrated. There was a bounce on the Black Prince, and there was, I can't remember which the other bounce was. I think it was a bit of a, it would have been the T-34 at the start. It would have been a bit of a dodgy shot, but in any case, 1,250 damage blocked by armor. That's not unusual in the STI, which is, you know, a well armored, it's good for bouncing shots. Pretty much any tank you come up against, if you're lucky, you'll bounce them, or if you're angled well. But a good result in the end. Once again, a big, massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed and watched my channel over the last few weeks. It really has inspired me to keep making more videos, which I love doing. And thank you for being part of it and watching my videos. That's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed this one, just a short one. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you all soon.